So this deck is a little different. Okay. So this is a lover's card right here. Obviously. This is a courage card. It's also a power card. Let me get another card. Just see if I can get that one to come out. Okay, so this is definitely, it could be two things. So I do a lot of my readings I usually interpret as shadow work. So a lot of my readings are about self. But I am going to give a little bit of another interpretation as well. Okay, I'm going to look for... Okay, so first interpretation is that the what I'm getting as far as a shadow aspect, right, is you are in a relationship and you've lost your power in this relationship. So you were either in a relationship or wasn't in a relationship, and you thought it was a good relationship at the beginning, but it actually has turned out you've lost some power within yourself, some self-confidence, your creative drive. Like, you lost yourself in this relationship. And so it's speaking to, you need to take time to think about what happened in this relationship and why things turned out the way that they were. Pinpoint some of the things, and then not just in this relationship, but the things that triggered you to retreat within yourself. Okay. And you can be seeking outside help, but you can do this within yourself. But I feel like maybe it's this reading, maybe you go get another reading, maybe you go to therapy, whatever the case may be, but you can seek a person to help you kind of navigate why you are the way that you are. Spirit is saying that's okay. Excuse me. That's okay to do, but the answer is within you. It's what is happening in your physical is also happening in your spiritual, and vice versa. So you're not merging the two, and you're off center, and that's why this relationship started off well, but ended up taking your power away because it was based on one level, but not on both levels. It wasn't this. You weren't joined together. You were just together. Okay, and I feel like this card here is saying that you're doubting yourself, and you feel down about yourself. Okay, so I feel like this here broke you, and when you lost your power and your sense of creativity, your sense of self, you're in survival mode right now, right? So you don't really find joy in a lot of things that you used to find joy in, because this relationship took a lot of work for you to just be. But you are the rose. Like, Spirit sees you, and they're helping you. And you can come out of this space and grow into what you're supposed to grow into. You can take your power and be even more powerful than you were before. This actually happened so that you can realize who you are and grow into someone who's better than before. And again, I feel like this is you, and this is Spirit, and Spirit is helping you along the way. You need to listen to Spirit. This is Spirit. This is Spirit, and this is Spirit. So that's okay. You lost your connection with Spirit. Yeah. Look at this. Like, Spirit, 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 Spirit. Like your guides. Like Spirit and guides. And they've all been watching you. They all been here for you, but you don't see it because this relationship had you in blinders. It had you focused solely on this relationship. And I feel like there was a third party in this relationship that had a heavy hand in it. And so you two thought, you thought you two were like this, but there was actually a third party in the midst that was influencing that relationship. And it could have been parental interference on either side. Someone stepping out of the relationship and having someone else on the side. friends on either side that was influencing how you all interacted with each other. But whatever that third party was doing was actually interfering with the connection, and therefore it influenced it in such a way where you lost yourself and your confidence in this relationship. I feel like this person, I feel like things became very difficult to deal with, very difficult to I'm so sorry. To deal with, to be in, but you wanted it to work so bad that you remained in it, even though it was hurting you. I feel like this card here, you're this actual disc here, and this is oh, look at that. I never paid attention. This is a person with a bear thing on, but the hand right here is the oh. Yeah, I definitely feel there was a third party situation that was influencing things, but it wasn't influencing things in your favor. And you got crushed in the meanwhile. Okay? You got crushed in the meanwhile. Perhaps they used you or belittled you. And it made you withdraw. But you can get your power back if you listen to your guides, to your intuition, because they're trying to talk to you. They're trying to tell you things. They're trying to tell you how to get up out of this. And they're trying to tell you that you need to get in tune with nature, and nature can be wherever you are. And I feel like meditation and maybe going to get in a plant or some this card comes up a lot, not a lot, but a decent amount. So let me pull another card. Okay, it doesn't want me to pull anything else right now. So, let's see. So, you're not So you need to meditate. You need to ground yourself with this card right here. And what it's saying is that right now you're not doing anything to make yourself this king, to get into your power. You not willing to make a sacrifice. So I feel like for some of you, you're still in this relationship even though it's not working. And yeah, some of you, you're still in this relationship that is you're still in this relationship that that has broken you, really. And whenever you go to sleep or whenever you daydream, you get enough love from source, from your guides, to keep you from doing something that you will regret later, right? Like you, I feel like some of you have like really self-harm thoughts in this relationship. And your guys are waiting for you to take your power back. They're all sitting here. They can't do it for you. They can't force you. You have to make the move. And you're not doing that. You're not willing to let this person go. To become this, to get your peace back. To command your situation. Like you're not willing to do that at this time. But you can get your peace back. You can get your balance back. Like, this person is living in the city, but in their mind, they're at the beach. They're calm. They've learned how to remove themselves from a situation and find their peace. That he's the master of that. Like, I also feel like with this card coming up right here, like, you're in a bit of not just emotional abuse, but financial abuse. Like, your money is not your money. Like, if you make money, you don't get to keep it, or it's always something about your money. Yeah, man. Yeah. You're so afraid to move past this. Like, I feel like for some of you, you've come from maybe past relationships that also is this way. But whether that's past relationships of your own or family relationships, like you've seen this play on in your family, or you felt this way also in your family. This chaos, this destruction, not feeling like you can be yourself. You always kept yourself closed and just always in a state of anxiety, always feeling like you just had to be in survival mode. Okay, but you have always had help. But for some reason, you're afraid to take the help. You're afraid to get out of it because this is really all you ever known. And you thought, okay, and you thought this relationship would be different, and it wasn't. But your hope of this is what's really keeping you in it. this person, see, all you doing is going to keep going around in circles. Going around in circles. You're in a never-ending loop. Because this will never end for you. If you don't get off of this thought system that you have right now. You have to accept the help. And once again, there's constantly someone here helping you, making sure that you don't take this self-loathing and these thoughts that you're having too far. They're giving you strength. They're offering you help. They're all here. She's here waiting for you to contact her. She's here trying to pour into you. He's here calling out to you, telling you this is who you could be. You have your guys here waiting while you're up here in this upside down moment, out of yourself, out of sorts. They're sitting here like, well, we're here waiting for you to come down out of this and start speaking to us. And we're trying to tell you how to do it, but you're not willing to do it at this moment. Okay? And you're not willing to sacrifice what you think you have for this peace that you never actually known. Because you don't think you can have it because you've always been stuck in this loop, chasing your own tail. Man. And that's really the issue that you're having. Is this is an issue with yourself. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Um, okay. So let's see what else we can get. I feel like that's the crux of the matter, though. You're in a relationship that you know you need to let go, and you're not willing to do it because you're afraid of how because you never known anything other than being in chaotic situations. You don't really think that you can have the peaceful life that's in your head, and you pimp that peaceful life like you want it, but you want it with this person. You thought you had it with this person, but you don't, because this person is listening to other people, and these other people are not trying. They don't want this person to be with you. Okay. And it may not even have anything to do with you. It could be that they don't like you, but it also could be that they don't want anything good for this person. And so they like to mess up what they have going on. At any rate, it's not good for you either, because it's affecting you in your mental state, in your financial state, your whole life. And you need to take a step and really examine why you're willing to be in a relationship and constantly be in a state of destruction and doubt and negativity when you're being offered all this help. Spirit is there waiting. Yeah, the Magician card. Spirit is there waiting for you to step into your power, waiting for you to realize that you have the power to change your life. You are a magician. You have the power to command whatever is going on in your life. And you're making the choice to create this life out of fear. You're living in fear, and you don't really even realize that you're creating the situation by staying in the situation. You keep making this agreement that I'm okay to be in this state. You need to light some fire into yourself. You need to take some action. Yeah. And again, another third party. They're watching you. You're trying to... I feel like every time you get to a point where you try to heal yourself, there's a third party that just is like, no, we're not doing it. And it's the person that you're with. This is not a third party, because it's already just two people. Whoever you with, that third party is influencing them. And in influencing them, they influence you out of your healing. Every time you try to heal, they're there to dead that shit. See how she's peaceful and he's back here with arrows ready on the hunt, ready to kill that shit. But I feel like, again, and I feel like this is actually a future card. Let me get another card. I'm not gonna take those because I just wasn't paying attention through 4 cards. Okay. Okay, so I feel like once you go through your healing process and let this person go, you will find someone who will help you with your healing and not hold you back. He's going to be that cheerleader for you. Like while you're doing this, he's there like, okay, I see you need some time. Go ahead and do and be you. And you're going to start to see yourself differently. You're not going to be this broken image in this mirror. You're going to have a full picture of yourself. You're going to learn to find yourself. And this is not going to happen with this person. I'm trying to tell you. Look at that. You feel so alone and you're not. Again, you're upside down in your emotions. Feeling alone and you're not. You're not at all. Okay, any more? Yep. Healing. So I'm gonna leave this reading with this here because this is also, and it's so what's going on is you're in a relationship that is being influenced heavy by a third party, and this third party has whoever you're with, has them, they're in their head, and they have them doing things, being a certain way, and it's not, and the result is not treating you well. And because you're not being treated well, because you're being belittled, because you're being restricted, you've lost your sense of self, you lost your sense of power, you lost your creativity, you're just in survival mode. And you have your guides and you have spirit all waiting for you to connect with them. But they're telling you you need to do a sacrifice. And that sacrifice is letting this person go. They're not good for you. They stop your healing. Every time you try to heal, they stop it because they have this third party influencing you. Okay? And in order for you to stop chasing your tail, in order for you to really move forward and become a master magician, a positive magician in your life, you're going to have to let this person go. And there will be someone who you will meet later who will be on the journey with you. They will help you as well. And it may not be a relationship. It just may be a guide, and maybe someone who comes in and that person's purpose is to help heal you. Not everybody is for ever. Some people are just for seasons. Some people, and they know that. And I mean, sometimes they don't, but you know, not all relationships are meant to last. Some relationships are here to teach you lessons. And this one is going to teach you that there are people who want to uplift you and help you put back the pieces of your stuff that's been broken, because you're not alone in this. You need to meditate. You need to take some spiritual baths. You need to get in touch with yourself and with nature. Okay, so that is all that I'll see for you right now. I hope this resonates and helps you in some way. And until the next reading, thank you all.